Right, a couple little things are happening. First off, we received this message. Be more aggressive. Act on own data. BDU. U28. Why does it say that? It should really be saying U96. Alright. We're hereby going to ignore, unless it's... yeah, it's this. I'm going to have to... cancel. I'm gonna have to look around to see if I can figure out a way to actually get that, say, the proper U-boat name. And along with that message, this is the Polish Task Force here. I managed to get the hydrophone lines working on the map. I forgot to change the setting in here. This should be the Nassau and her 2 destroyer escorts. Which means there's going to be a fight very soon around here. And I believe we're far enough away
Surface the boat
from these guys that we should not be detected by them, and we should not be blown to tiny little pieces very quickly. Let's go watch the boat surface from up here. And there she is. Crew popping into positions. Now, come on. I've seen them behind me. There they are. Yes, that right there is the Nassau.
laufen auf beiden Dieselmaschinen.
And those are her destroyer escorts.
Yes.
Which means somewhere over there, if I'm even pointing in the right direction, I kinda actually am.
Running on both diesels. Making...
Somewhere.
1-4 knots in this weather.
Somewhere over there is the Polish Task Force. So we're going to use this chance to run on the surface and put some distance between us and the Polish Task Force before all the shooting starts. And I shall pull you back in should we find a merchantman, or should the Polish Task Force come and run us down again. Right, I've just popped us under here to take a quick look and see whether or not there's any sound contacts. Well, there's the German Task Force is somewhere here in our baffles. This is the Polish group. This may be a merchantman or another Polish destroyer. And then, you can just barely see it here, there's whatever this is. So, let's go and hop here. And yep, yeah, it's that one. Bearing 335. Are you sure? Because I don't see anything out there. And there's the German task group. So, we now, though, have a direction for a possible contact. Right here. Let's go. Surface the
Surface
boat.
the boat. Full speed ahead.
Get her going. Let's put the scope back down.
2 degrees down.
And let's go get hunting. That's an interesting little sound thing. And I'll bring you back should this sound contact have bear any fruits, so to speak. Right, we have found our first contact. It is a merchantman. Now, I'm gonna swing her around. So we're down.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Auf
And go to
Seerohr,
periscope
tiefe
depth.
Gate.
And let's see if we can't grab a quick look at her. Actually, hold the phone.
Rudder 5 degrees to starboard.
She's actually heading in the opposite direction. She's going this way. Alright.
Surface the boat.
Make sure we're surfaced.
Plotting course. Returning to course.
Full speed ahead.
And let's go and get running.
Prepare for course change. Returning
And
to course.
I'll bring you back when we're closer to our first target of the patrol. Alright, we're just getting in position now to hopefully commence our attack against this merchantman. Let's go close out the map. And I've been running with my scope up.
Shut down diesel engines.
And I'm pretty sure I know what
10
that is
meters.
immediately. I want... Yes. I want... Raiders.
New contact, warship, moving slow, closing. Peilung 239, long range.
I think that is a Hog Island. Nope, doesn't have the right masts. No. No, it's just in the doubling. Oh.
New contact, warship, moving fast, closing. Peilung 221, long range.
Yeah, she's kind of like that. She's almost... No, her... It actually... kind of looks more like that. Ah, she's a coastal freighter. 1,900 tons. Yeah, she's a coastal freighter. Well, give us a chance to practice our... Actually, we're gonna need that. Right. Trusty old handbook. Come here to me. See. Alright, now we need to go. No. Here we go. Yeah. Alright. First off, yeah, basically stopped good. She is on 3 on this. So, align number of degrees, up wedge, inner middle. Three with the top wedge. Mast height with outer middle ring. Her mast height is 23.2 on 122 B3. So she is about 3,000. About 3,100 meters away. So actually, let's go and...
Ziel erfasst.
Nope, never mind. Put the scope up. He is about range. Oh yes, I could also just do this. And this is saying, yeah, that's right about 3. So yeah, right about there. He is bearing 60. Yeah. And I'll agree with that AOV. Now we need the stopwatch. And now we gotta wait for her to pass through. So that was about, I'm gonna say 24 seconds. Now we need this guy. So line up time on the outer middle. So it was 24 with the ship length on the outer ring. And her length is 77, 78.5. So she's doing about 6.5 knots, if I've done that right. Which, yeah, I'd say that's definitely possible. So we no longer need you. Release that. About, and a little bit over. I'm feeling confident that this looks like it could be a very good solution.
Flooding tube 1.
We're gonna use 1 torpedo. And if that fails, we're gonna use the deck gun. Right, torpedo is flooded and loose.
Neues Ziel
No.
wird erfasst.
Tube
Loose.
1, los. Closing tube 1.
And there it goes. Let's jump over to this view and watch it go. The first torpedo. And that is well and truly off. I'm gonna take this chance actually to troubleshoot a little bit. Okay, I see what the problem was. He's closing in that. Go.
Flooding tube 2.
Actually, no, not tube 2.
Closing tube 2. Flooding tube 3. Closing tube 2.
Let's use tube 3 as steam. I think I know what the problem was. It was the fact that this was moving with the bearing. And that's about the right bearing. No, she's far along. She may be there, but
Tube 3, los. Closing tube
if this
3.
one doesn't hit, then yes, we will surface and we will use the deck gun. No, that one is still going off. I don't know why. Why is it doing that? I know why it is. We've been using the wrong
Flooding tube 2.
side. We've been using the AOB on the left side, and she's about 30 degrees.
Tube 2. Fired. Closing tube 2.
Right, there's a torpedo. And it is actually going ahead of the target this time, instead of curving off there. Alright. That makes sense. Now, to see if everything else about our solution is correct. Go to the map. And I'm on the destroyed marks. I would very much like to know, is there an attack map?
Torpedo impact.
Oh. Yes. Looks like our solution was indeed correct. If anything, we were a little bit slow with the speed. Either wrong with the range or wrong with the speed. But we still managed to connect after 3 torpedoes. And Uber von der Welle is actually having a much better go of it than Kaiser von Dracul did. First off, he didn't, get sunk immediately upon entering the patrol area, basically, by destroyers. And secondly, he's managed to score a hit and sink. Oh, there's guys in the life raft. Hello there, guys in life raft. Now we managed to sink a ship. First go. Well, third go. But overall, the solution was fairly good. So now, I should... I guess maybe because it hasn't sunk. Yeah, it's only torpedo impact. It says ship sunk. Alright. Well, let's go.
Plotting course.
Head back this way.
Surface the boat.
Surface the boat, and... There you go, torpedoes. Yep, they're all loading again. Use more torpedoes than I would have liked, but we did overall manage to sink her. And we figured out why it was going wrong. It was because we were using the wrong side. Yes, green is if they're going this way, red is if they're going that way. Green is if they're going left to right, and red is if they're going right to left. For AOB. Bearing is when they're, red is left, green is right. Yeah, there she goes. Okay. Let's bring the scope down. And I shall pull you back in should anything else interesting happen.